I've been coming out here for years because I've known Ford Wilson since we both had hair. And Ford is a great guy. And he invited me out here a number of years ago when I was still working with WIBC Radio. And when I saw what was going on, the kids, the families, the fellowship, this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And the Hill, Wilbur Shaw Hill, his son Bill and I met here, and we run into each other every so often at the grocery store or the pharmacy. You meet a lot of great people here, and they're all people who care. And it's all about family character, and that's as simple as I can put it.
Ford is, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Derby. I asked him to get involved in this organization probably 1987, something like that. And he can blame me for everything he's ever done out here, I suppose. But I saw an opportunity that this place was going downhill at that time. And we were both, and still are, in the Speedway Kiwanis organization in Speedway, Indiana, and we built these trailers that they haul the cars on. Ford and I was able to get a new bridge built. Again, I don't remember what year that was. We was also instrumental in getting all of the pavement from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it was hauled out here. And the new road was built that the children can use up and down the hill now rather than go on the streets. Parking lots were built. All of this was asphalt from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and that's part of his legacy that we were able to do that together. You just have to look at the faces of these children after they have an opportunity to go up and come down Soapbox Derby Hill. They get a big thrill of this. It's something that normal children are able to do on their own, but with the handicap cars, the way they've been designed, and we were fortunate enough to have these cars, and it's just something these children can do and remember for a long time. They really have a smile on their face when they come down the hill.
I've been doing this 12 years, and it does not feel the same without Ford here. Well, he's a good guy, I'll tell you that right now. I love being here and watching all the kids go down and thinking of him as the kids go down, and I keep saying, if you were here You'd be surprised with all the kids that's going down. I actually have my first ever T-shirt on.
We've been a part of the Soapbox Derby for 14 years now. It started with Indy Parks back in the day. There was the wooden two-seater cars that were front to back, and now we're into the full cars like the fiberglass. And it's just a wonderful day of seeing all the smiles and kids that have the freedom of being able to drive and go down the hill and have the thrill of it. It's a wonderful social event for all of the family. All of the parents have so much fun watching their child participate, and we're able to share this happiness together. This is Ford. This day is Ford Wilson. It was his vision that children with different abilities would be able to do this, and he sought volunteers out to get this accomplished, and he was very proud of our son. He has significant physical disabilities, and being able to get him into a car safely and down the hill was his dream.
It's really awesome because all the families get to join together and do things that they never get to do. Just to see the smiles on all the kids' faces.
Well, I got involved several years ago when this first began. Ford Wilson and my friend Bruce Animal Atkins asked me to come and help out and drive these cars for these children, and I've been hooked ever since. I have a blast, and I just love to see the smile on all these children's faces and their parents. It's awesome.
Oh, it's always a lot of fun going down the hill with these kids. They're having the time of their life when we do this, and it's great to see the smiles on their faces.
A friend of mine, Bobby Shutt, he's another driver also. He's really good friends with Bruce Animal Atkins. He's a friend of mine as well. They just asked me to come out here if I had some time to come out here and run some cars. So came out here to run with them. It's a fun time to hang out with them. I met Bruce at Hartford, Michigan at a race. My grandfather was a race car driver, ran midgets. We were there. I was 10 years old in the pits. I was changing the gear in the race car. And Bruce came over, was kind of needling me and needling my grandfather for having a little kid helping on the car. So that's how I met him.
Oh, it's an absolute blast, as it always is. I've been doing this for many years. I think this is about my 8th year now. Had a great time, as always. One of my favorite comments about this whole event is when the day's over and I go home, my muscles in my face hurt because I smile pretty much constantly the whole time I'm down here. It's just a blast, and just to bring so much joy to these kids who don't get to experience this type of thing on a regular basis. It's very fulfilling for yourself as well.
Well, I'm a seasoned veteran at this. I've been doing it often. I think I missed a couple of events that we had here last year, but I guess I've gotten involved through knowing Animal and Bobby Shutt, former crew chief for me when I was racing. Gosh, I don't remember when I started. It was sometime around 2002 or 3, and I enjoy every time coming out here.
Oh, it was a blast, just to see the kids' reaction when you're going down. I've never done Soapbox Derby, so this was a great feeling.
Well, we did have a hairy moment out there earlier. I was riding down with a guy, and boy, he got a hold of that wheel, and he yanked on it, and we stuffed her in the fence. It was a crazy moment.
Yeah, going up the hill, you got to kind of hold the brake, keep the tension on the rope while they're dragging you up, and then going down, you just have full control of the car, just, under the braking and stuff, and watch for the bumps and everything. There was a little girl that was in there. I didn't realize how strong she is, because some of the kids are just real strong, and it jerked the wheel around on me, kind of surprised me at first.
This one kid, Alex, is his first time, and he absolutely loved it, and just his reactions going up the hill, thumbs up, and just all energetic about it. He was so excited.
Ford's a great guy. He's the one that started this, and he always enjoyed coming here. He always had a great time. Always had a great time watching the kids and making sure the kids had a good time and enjoyed themselves. When we're doing this and going down the hill, these kids are unlike any other kids. They're just having a good time and forgetting about everything else, all the other problems that they may have. We'll always have Ford in our hearts when we do this, and we'll keep it going for Ford. I've been here since pretty much the beginning with Ford and Bruce, and can't wait to continue.
I wouldn't say I got to know Ford well, but he just always was a guy that wanted to talk, had a smile on his face, and was always, thinking about the kids and how he could talk to companies and get sponsorships and things to help out. And just a super guy that really gave from the heart. And it's unfortunate he wasn't able to be here with us today, but a super guy from what I know of him.
Ford's a great guy. Would do anything for anybody he possibly could. If you needed a shirt and the only one he had was on his back, he'd take it off and give it to you. Great guy, selfless, gives of himself to not only the Challenger division but Soapbox Derby in general for years and years. A great person to have around here, and he'll be remembered for many years.
We're always competing one way or another, but we're all friends and we all know what it's about. So
It's definitely a fun experience because when we're out there really racing our race cars, we're like enemies, but here we can come and have fun with each other.
For Ford's sake, we'll definitely make sure it continues, and I hope to be able to be involved with it. It's always been such a thrill for me. I think my first reaction when getting involved was of what joy it brought to the kids themselves. But it didn't take me long to notice how special it was for the parents. There's obviously with special needs kids a good deal of pain and anguish in the lives of both the kids and the parents. And to see the look on the parents' face when they look at their child, and it's very joyful for both of them. And it's just a good feeling from the heart to be a part of that.
It's grown a lot since I first got involved, and this is the biggest turnout I've ever seen here, and the media that's here, and it's just one awesome event, and we're sorry that Ford is ill and we'll be losing him, but he was the founder of this for us, and we're just going to keep it going in his memory.
It's grown quite a bit since I got started. You know, when I was first here, there were maybe 10, 15 kids, and you know, look today, what do we have, 70 or so? Hopefully it doubles in size next year.
Yeah, you know, this is a great event, and it's always going to continue to grow. You're always going to get your kids coming back, and you're always going to see new ones. They're going to go and tell their friends, and it's only going to continue to grow in my eyes.
Yeah, it gets a little bigger every year. Gets new faces, and then we see some of the same faces again, and then also we get some rookies and sophomores in too. So it's always interesting to see it grow, and also see, like I had one kid today, Evan was his name. And, you know, a year ago he wasn't that big, and you know what? I had to get my elbows up in there a little bit to keep that thing on the track straight, because he was sawing on the wheel quite a bit in there.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's great to see them have just as much fun as I did when I was, you know, coming up and starting racing. It's just it's a good experience. It's great to be here, and you know, to make these kids happy it means a lot. So it's good.
Good. Oh yeah, they all want to win. Yeah, some of them were calling each other out on the line and everything. So they were really enjoying it. So it's great to see that. Oh, I'm loving it. It's a brilliant day for it too. I'm sure I'd love to come back.
Good job, Rachel. Awesome. Thanks. Let me get the steering wheel off. That'll help you get out.
Who were you racing against there?
John.
Yeah.
My boyfriend.
You did excellent. Good job of driving. Thanks for racing with me.
You're welcome.
You had fun, baby girl?
Yeah.
Good.
I raced with my boyfriend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, who won?
John, my boyfriend.
Who won?
My boyfriend.
He won?
Yeah.
Why'd you let that happen for? You never will hear the end of it now.
I know.
I mean, you got to be competitive. You got to beat him.
I know.
Good job, Sugar.
He'll be rubbing that in from now on.
I know.
Yeah, that's cool. Every time.
What a kiss for graduation.